Hey, what's up? It's another rock hard tale of the tape best of cassettes. Today we're going to take a look at Dirty Looks, Turn of the Screw. You know, a lot of people piss and moan about the AC/DC clone bands, as they called them back then. And Dirty Looks was certainly influenced by AC/DC, the Bon Scott era mostly. As far as I'm concerned, the more the merrier. I love AC/DC. I love that down and dirty style of rock. Hey, if you want to sound like AC/DC and come out and put a kick-ass album, I will listen to it, and I will enjoy it because I just like that style. That's all there is to it. And Dirty Looks did it about as good as anyone. Cool from the Wire came out before this in 1988. It's actually, I think, their fifth release was Turn of the Screw. But, Cool from the Wire was their first big one that people knew about, and most people prefer that one. I actually like this one better. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I like Turn of the Screw. I thought there were more good songs on here, from the title track to Nobody Rides for Free, Come On Frenchie, Take What You Get, L.A. Anna, Slam It to the Big Beat was great. It's just, from beginning to end, a great party rock, driving down the highway, speeding kind of album. It's very AC/DC sounding, a little bit slicker production on this one. It was put out by Atlantic Records, and everything they were doing back then was, they had a purpose. They wanted to get these bands on the radio. They kind of had a little bit of a slick sound to them. Now, Dirty Looks would stick around for a long time, and they had so many member changes. The one consistent was Henrik Ostergaard, the front man and the voice of the band. He was from Denmark. He was the consistent in the band, and after Turn of the Screw, all the way through the 90s, they put out album after album after album. The sound was a little bit more raw, but for the most part, they were down and dirty rock band. If you just like hard rock, blues-based hard rock with some heavy riffs, Dirty Looks is your band. Now, Henrik passed away in 2011. Liver failure. He'd had some issues with alcohol in the past, and they toured a lot, and they lived a rough life. So it was really unfortunate. He passed away at the age of 47. And they still are out there, I believe, too, which is kind of weird. I don't think there's an original member left in the band anymore. But they had such a huge turnover of members. It was a little bit like LA Guns, to be honest with you. You had one guy in Dirty Looks who was the consistent, and it just kept going. But if you were into that big-time, big-sounding rock of the 80s, Dirty Looks, they certainly got lumped into the hair band thing, but they were definitely more AC/DC blues-based rock. And Turn of the Screw, I thought, was one of the better AC/DC type of albums out there. So pick that one up. 1989, Turn of the Screw from Dirty Looks. There you go. Another rock hard tale of the tape best of cassettes. We'll see you next time.